Today, I want to talk to you about a tool that Capital One Bank has that will help you earn more money when you use their Capital One credit cards. Does that sound good to you? Do you want to make more money when you use credit cards? Well, if that's the case, let's tap in. Let's get into it. Before we get into the video, I want to announce a giveaway. Listen, I want to help you on your journey, so I will be giving away one of these options to a blessed winner. You can choose a 1 hour coaching call on real estate, or you can choose a 1 hour coaching call on how to grow your monthly income. You can also choose a month to attend two of my classes that are held monthly on real estate. First winner will be announced once we've reached 100 subs. All you have to do to enter is subscribe and leave a comment below. I look forward to announcing the winner on our giveaway live, so stay tuned. Now, on to the video. First off, let me explain why we're talking about Capital One Bank today. Me personally, I have two Capital One credit cards in my wallet. I have the Capital One Quicksilver card and I have the Capital One Savor One card. Now, the Capital One Quicksilver gives you a $200 cashback bonus after you spend $500 within the first 3 months after you've been approved for the Capital One Quicksilver card. And whenever you use the Capital One Quicksilver card, you get an unlimited 1.5% cash back every time you spend money using the Capital One Quicksilver card. That's pretty great. And then when we're talking about the Capital One Savor One card, you get that $200 cashback bonus as well after you spend $500 within the first 3 months. Now, whenever you use the Capital One Savor One card, you get 3% cash back when you spend it at restaurants, when you spend it at grocery stores, and when you spend it on entertainment. What kind of entertainment? If you're going to the movies or if you're going to places like Top Golf, things like that. Then you get 8% cash back if you use the Capital One Entertainment portal and buy things like NFL tickets, concert tickets, college football game tickets, any kind of entertainment that is purchased through the Capital One Entertainment portal, you get 8% cash back return. That's just a phenomenal rate of return. I just want to go ahead and tell you. Okay. And so the reason why I have these two cards is because it works great if you're the individual that wants to have a 1 to 2 credit card setup. And so if that is an individual like you and you just want to have 1 to 2 cards and you don't want to have more than that, then I would encourage you to take a look at these two cards because they will work greatly for you. And so if you're one of those individuals, I want you to check the links in the comments and check the links in the description for the link to apply for these cards so that you can start taking advantage of all of these benefits that we've been talking about. Now, before we get into the tool that Capital One has, I'm going to go ahead and ask you guys, if you don't mind, to go ahead and go ahead and hit the share, go ahead and hit the subscribe or follow button. And if you don't mind, go ahead and hit that notification bell so that you can be alerted every single time we drop new videos. We appreciate it in advance and we thank you in advance. All right. Now, let's talk about the tool that Capital One has. The tool I'm excited to share with you today is the Earn Credit While Shopping tool. This tool has merchants that will give you additional cash back when you spend your money with them. Now, I want to tell y'all, the deals and the offers that these merchants issue do not last always. So you have to be watchful and you have to be mindful of when they come up in the tool so that you can take advantage of them. I want to also let you know that if you're going to be spending money at these merchants anyway, you might as well make more money while you're doing it. That's the whole purpose of this tool, right? It only makes sense. It's a no-brainer. And the money that you get back comes back in the form of a statement credit on your bill. And this statement credit is typically issued within 45 days of you making that purchase. So The tool is the earn credit while shopping tool, and it can be utilized a whole lot to help benefit you when it comes to saving money. Let me tell you a quick story. I was in need of some running shoes. And so I began to search for some running shoes that I was wanting to have. And after my search, I found a pair of Adidas shoes that I wanted to buy. And so when I found those Adidas shoes, I went to go check my balances at Capital One, just as I do on a daily basis. I'm not sure if y'all do what I do, but I check my balances all the time. And so when I was checking my balances being on the app, I said, you know what, let me go and check the earn credit while shopping tool and see if there's any offers that they're offering with Adidas because I want to go ahead and buy these shoes. So I went into the tool, I checked it, I searched for Adidas and found out they were giving a 10% cash back on Adidas, any purchase with Adidas. And I said, well, I might as well use this tool. So I utilized the tool and I got the 10% cash back on the tennis shoes that I was going to buy anyway. So some of you may be asking, what's the big deal behind that? Well, the big deal is the cards that I had only offered me a 1.5% cash back. I even had a card that would have given me a 2% cash back on that purchase. And so, with me utilizing the tool, I got 10% cash back, which is a big difference. So, let me show you some numbers. If I spend $100 on those pair of shoes, I was getting $10 back versus $1.50 or $2. Huge difference, right? That's a difference of $8 or $8.50. How many of y'all can use that extra $8? It may be small to you, but it's beneficial in the long run and it adds up if you're doing a lot of those purchases. So it only makes sense. And it only made sense for me to utilize the tool because I was going to get a greater return and I was going to be able to save a lot more just by using the tool. So, my story is I try to search for deals using that tool quite often. Now, let's talk about some cons to using the earn credit while shopping tool. The only drawback or the main drawback that I have concerning this tool is that you can only purchase things online. Unlike other companies that will allow you to click the offers that they offer and allow you to utilize it in store and online, going through Capital One, you can only purchase things online. That's one of the big drawbacks. And so if you're an individual that want to utilize the card when you go out versus online, the earn credit while shopping tool won't be much benefit to you unless you're purchasing online. The other thing that I want to point out to you is that once you click inside the offers, they will sometimes give you exclusions to these offers. And so I want y'all to pay close attention to those because I want you to utilize the tool to its full benefit. So I don't want you to get in there and purchase something and it also be excluded. Okay, because certain things that they have, depending on the merchant, is going to be excluded for whatever reason that they may have. So pay attention to the exclusions so that you can take full advantage of the shopping tool. So, what do you think about this tool? Do you think that this tool will help you save and earn money on the money that you're going to be spending anyway? I sure do because I utilize this tool all of the time. Listen, I want to know your thoughts and I want to know what you feel about what we talked about today. So let's start a conversation down in the comment section and let me hear your thoughts because I'm curious to see if you think that this is an extra benefit because I think this is just an added bonus and it boosts the benefit of using credit cards. So let me hear you down in the comment section. Also, if you would like to apply for the credit cards that I talked about earlier in this video, check the links in the comment section and check the links in my description so that you can go ahead and apply so that you can take advantage of all the benefits that I laid out to you today. Okay. And if you also want to get in on some of our coaching calls so that you can increase your income and become more aware and understand more about your finances and how it can be better, then check the links in the comments and the description as well, because we have calls that will help you do that as well. We appreciate y'all so much for checking out this video today. And guess what? We'll see y'all in the next one. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content. Peace.